This developer has given many of our clients amazing returns over the past year, but the thing is, almost nobody knows about them. So today we're diving into the best Dubai developers you've never heard of, and why you should consider investing in their projects. No bias, all backed by facts and data. Starting with a developer whose work you might be more familiar with than you realize. Most investors don't know this company by name, but they've quietly shaped parts of the Dubai real estate landscape for nearly 50 years. Back in 1975, they were a small construction firm. Today, they've delivered more than 250 buildings across the city as a construction company. For example, right now they're finishing a major government housing project with more than 1,000 villas for UAE citizens. They've also been contractors for Ellington. They've built Oakley Square and upcoming Ocean House on the Palm, which is a premium-level building. And they've partnered with many global hospitality brands like Marriott Group. So they are delivering the best quality buildings in Dubai for other brands, while staying under the radar. This developer is Soul. Unlike many developers in Dubai, they're vertically integrated, which means they control construction quality, delivery timelines, and materials used. This company quietly built a strong portfolio by expanding its land bank. This means that they strategically held plots for future projects. And often they didn't even sell the buildings during construction. One example of their work is Soul Bay. They built the entire project, but they only started selling units once it was complete. And since then, Soul Bay has seen strong capital appreciation, with prices up 50% since the launch. When they finished construction, the rent-to-price ratio was 11% for studios, 7.3% for one-beds, and 9.5% for two-beds. Recently, Soul has completely shifted strategy. Now they're selling during construction, so investors can secure their units earlier. Let's look at two examples. One is premium and one is affordable. The first is Fairmont Residences Solara Tower. It's a 55-story residential tower they're developing in partnership with Fairmont Hotels. All the apartments will be serviced, and they come with luxury hotel amenities like spa services, private pools, and concierge. This isn't the project for rapid value growth in 2 or 3 years. This is an opportunity for those who want to get a property in a unique location where there isn't much space left. Because it's right in downtown, near Burj Khalifa, Dubai Fontaine, and Dubai Mall. Foot traffic here hits 300,000 people a day, and Fairmont will stand out in downtown. Most nearby buildings there are over 10 years old, so when it's completed, it will be one of the best premium options in the area, along with just a few others that are under construction right now. Pricing is in line with the location and brand. 2 bedrooms cost between $1.5 to $2 million, 3 bedrooms are priced at $2.5 to $2.7 million, 4 bedrooms are $4 million to $6.6 million, and huge 5 bedrooms, 19,000 or more square feet, cost around $31 million. Their other project is in Jumeirah Village Triangle. It's a 26-story tower with 612 residential units, which indicates that this isn't for quick flipping, but it promises to become a really attractive option for resident renters. It's kind of focused on wellness. Over 50,000 square feet will be dedicated to community amenities, a jogging track, yoga deck, outdoor gym, working lounge, and multiple pools. GVT as an area is quite well located. It's around 20 minutes from Marina and 25 to downtown. But most of the buildings here are quite old, so this will be one of the few new, high-quality options available. Pricing here is on the lower end. Studios are around 440 square feet and cost around $205,000. 1 bedrooms are priced at $316,000, and 2 bedrooms cost $480,000 to $645,000 depending on the size. The payment plan is 50-50, and handover is late 2028. And Soul Development has more buildings coming. Soon they're launching a new building in an iconic Dubai location. And this time, it's with an iconic brand too. If you want to know more, get in touch with us. I run a real estate advisory and brokerage firm based here in Dubai, and we support international clients through the whole process of investing in property here. First, we provide personalized property selection tailored to your objectives. Next, we'll help you prioritize the best options based on data and our expertise. Then we'll help you secure the best possible unit. And finally, we rent it out for you or sell it. So call or WhatsApp us, scan the QR code, or click the link in the description to book a free consultation with my team. And here's one more developer my team could tell you about. It's newer to the market, but we saw a huge interest amongst our clients in their projects. Let me tell you about their main feature right away. Here's the list of their amenities in one of their projects. Notice anything unusual? That's right, there is over 60 amenities here, in just one building. That's well beyond the industry standards, exceptionally large variety. They're even planning to make a stargazing point and a climbing wall. And here's another cool feature. This is the layout of one of the studio apartments in this project. What's wrong here? Let me help you a bit. Here are the pictures of the interior. Do you see the problem yet? Where is the bed? Well, actually, it's in the closet. Studio apartments always have a space problem, so these guys decided to hide a normal queen-size bed in the wall. Their layouts are super functional, and every single unit they build comes fully furnished and fully designed. This developer is privately owned by one of the UAE's most prominent business families. They also own Pan Home, which is the brand they use to furnish all their units. And there is one more unique feature about these developers' projects. Residents have bookable guest suites inside their building, so when they have visitors from abroad, there is no need for hotel bookings. They can reserve a room just downstairs. And in addition to all this, they have practical 50-50 payment plan. This developer is IRTH, pronounced like Earth. All of their buildings are branded. They're collaborating with the Rove, a Dubai hotel brand. Earth already launched a building in downtown, then in Business Bay and Dubai Marina. All of them have the same concept with a huge list of amenities. Rove Home Dubai Marina, for example, has 71,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor amenities. Among other things, they're making a convertible indoor infinity pool. This means there is a roof that can be closed or opened depending on the weather. This is one of the last plots in Marina, and it's near the Marina Mall and the metro station. Here are the current prices. Studios are around 460 square feet, starting from $432,000 and averaging $940 per square foot. One-bedroom apartments are around $1.1 million. The next developer doesn't have that superior concepts like Earth has, but they have proven that they can deliver strong rental returns. They launched their first project in 2020. It was a residential building with just 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. And since 2022, the prices have gone up by 36%. But it isn't really that impressive. Where this developer stands out is their project's rental returns. After construction, early investors saw a rent-to-initial price ratio of 10.6% for 1-bedrooms and 9.7% for a 2-bedroom. So they way outperformed the market in terms of rental yields. Their next building was completed in December 2023, an 8-story residential block. In this project, 20% of the entire space was dedicated to amenities, and right now, 1-bedroom units in that project have a 9% gross rental yield. For 2-bedroom apartments, the return is around 7.6%. So far, they are successfully delivering strong rental yields to the investors. They're choosing locations that are oriented towards long-term resident renters. This developer is Marquee. So let's talk about which of their projects are worth your attention today. The first is called Marquee Insignia. It's a new residential building in Arjan, offering fully furnished 1-, 2-, and 3-bedroom apartments. They're designing buildings with a clear tenant profile, working residents looking for comfortable but affordable living. There is an Olympic-sized rooftop infinity pool, a botanical garden, a rainforest-themed podium, play areas for children, an outdoor gym, and a sauna. Prices for 1-bedroom units start from around $370,000, which is $450 per square foot. For 2-bedroom units, prices start from around $500,000. The second project is called Marquee Vista. It's the company's first project outside of Arjan, located in Dubai Land Residence Complex. This is a 12-story building with fully furnished studios, 1-, 2-, and 3-bedroom apartments. It's pretty much the same concept as their Arjan projects, just an early stage Dubai Land instead. The amenities here include a main pool with terrace, an open-air cinema, BBQ areas, a gym, sauna, yoga space, a kids zone, and even a conference room. Studio apartments start from $190,000, $415 per square foot. 1-bedroom apartments start from $275,000, $342 per square foot, and 2 bedrooms are around $400,000. This project offers 3 different payment plans. In addition to usual 50-50 or 60-40 payment splits, Marquee also offers more flexible payment options. For example, if you buy in Vista, you can pay 20% upfront, then 1% monthly over 26 months, and finally 6% every 6 months until handover. Next, let's talk about a developer that's been around for quite a long time, but still only released a few projects. This company is what we call a boutique developer. They don't launch projects very often, but when they do, they're very high value, and they have a very diverse portfolio. First, they make their affordable apartments. Their first 2 residential buildings were located in an international city. They were completed in early 2010 and consisted of more than 300 Spanish-style buildings. Since 2022, prices in these buildings have increased by 43%. which is slightly above the 40% average in the rest of international city. The rent-to-price ratio is very strong. For one-bedroom units, it's around 9.4%, and for two-bedroom units, it's around 10%. But they also make offices too. They developed a Twin Tower office project in GVC called Prime Business Center. And lastly, they also build higher-end villas. In 2016, they delivered villas in Dubai Sports City. It's a small gated community made up of just 31 villas, right next to the golf course. But their most recent project was completed in 2024. It's called Prime Gardens. It's a 7-story building in Arjan, with 141 fully furnished apartments with smart home systems, meaning you can control lights, air conditioning, and even doors remotely. During the construction period of 2022 to 2024, prices grew by 33%. Current rental returns are excellent. Studios are giving 8.1% gross rental yield, but if you bought during launch, your return today would be about 11.5%. For one-bedroom units, the current return is 8.2%, and the initial rent-to-price ratio is 11%. And for two bedrooms, the current rent-to-price ratio is 8.1%. Those who invested at the off-plan stage got about 10.4%. This developer is Prescott. Their newest launch is called Verana. It's a low-rise apartment building located in the green zone of Dubai Studio City, with 258 units. The theme is resort-style living, and is targeted at young families. All units are fully furnished, and there is a long list of amenities, including 24/7 concierge, valet parking, multiple pools, and smart home systems that they used in the previous projects. Most of the surrounding buildings in Studio City are older and not very well maintained, so this project will stand out. It's planned for completion in 2027. Now prices. Studio units start from about $193,000 at $452 per square foot. One-bedroom apartments start from $279,000 at $406 per square foot, and two-bedroom units start from $408,000. This project offers a 60/40 payment plan. This next developer is much newer than Prescott, but its founders have decades of experience. One founder of this company has worked as the CCO of some of the biggest names in real estate, including Emaar, Miraz, and Nahil. And the other founder is the former CEO of Emaar. He worked on downtown and personally managed the construction of the Burj Khalifa. And after that, he was involved in building the Royal Atlantis and One Zabil. And now they've combined forces and started with buildings on Dubai Islands. And so far, all their launches have three common traits. First, exceptional locations. Now they're building an Island B at Dubai Islands. The only other developer currently building there is Nahil, and the island mostly consists of villa projects, so it will have a much lower population density. And these developers' buildings are on their first beach row, which is already great, but in this case, the beach is also private. Second, their buildings have a very low number of units. The first project has around 70, and the second around 80. Investors will have exceptional leverage, because when they'll be renting out or reselling, there won't be much competition. Third, the buildings themselves are super well designed. Apartments have floor-to-ceiling windows and water and golf course views, and the townhouses are really special, each around 5,000 square feet with direct beach access. They come with private underground parking, a private elevator, double-height ceilings, and you can choose to add a private pool. It all sounds great, but how do you know they'll deliver the high-quality buildings they're promising? We did a construction cost analysis. The total budget for one of their projects is about $21.7 million, with 120,000 square feet of total residential space. This means that the developer is spending around $182 per square foot to build it. So we compare it to other similar buildings by developers who are known for their quality. Imtiaz Beach Walk Grand is around $165 per square foot. And in the beach house comes to around $177 per square foot. It was launched earlier though, the prices have changed a bit since then. And there is a project on Dubai Islands that is sometimes compared to our developer. It's valued at $24.5 million at $79 per square foot. So what we can take from this is that our developer is aiming for a very high quality in these new projects. Now let's go over the prices. A one-bedroom apartment starts from around $650,000 and goes up to $950,000. A two-bedroom with a maid's room costs $1.2 million, and three-bedroom with a maid's room is $2.2 million. And for one of the large beachfront townhouses, the price is $4.9 million. The developer offers a 50/50 plan, but during construction the schedule is very relaxed. You only pay 25% in the first year, 15% in the second year, and 10% in the final year before completion. This developer is Avenue. Some of you may have already heard about them on this channel. However, the next developer has never been mentioned by us in public, but many of our clients are investing in their projects. There are three reasons for that. First, they build well. The projects are solid and the finishes are high quality. Second, they generate strong rental yields. For example, this is their 5-story residential building in GVC. It's only got studios and one-bedroom apartments, but the rent-to-price ratio was very strong. 9.2% for studios and 8.7% for one-beds. And third, they are priced below the market. Here are the starting prices for their upcoming project in Motor City. $218,000 for a studio, around $369 per square foot. $300,000 for a one-bedroom, at $375 per square foot. $476,000 for a two-bedroom, at $348 per square foot. $797,000 for a three-bedroom apartment with a pool, at $380 per square foot. Let's compare those prices with two similar projects in Motor City, 15 Cascade by Eman and Shoba Orbis. Look at the numbers. No matter the size of the unit, our developer is priced 25 to 35% lower. If you want to know which developer this is and how to access these units before everyone else does, reach out to us directly. We'll give you the full story, show you the current availability, and help you secure the best deal before prices move. Choosing the right developer is important, but so is choosing the best area for your goals. If you're interested in the best affordable areas in Dubai, check out this video.